Now, Jackie Fox joins me on the line now. She is the mother of 21-year-old Nicole Fox Fenton, also known as Coco, who died by suicide following a period of prolonged online abuse in 2018. Since then, Jackie has been campaigning for stricter measures for online harassment. The Harassment, Harmful Communications and Related Offences Bill was meant to be brought into law under the name Coco's Law. But Jackie, you have since received some heartbreaking news.
I have, Claire. I'm absolutely devastated, and I've just a couple of pointers here, if I can read them out, just so I can get
Sure.
Get the point clear. And as you said, I have fought for nearly 3 years for Coco's Law. I've protested. I had marches. I still do talk. I only came back from Kerry last night. I do talks in schools, colleges, youth clubs, community centres, Zoom meetings, football clubs, and everyone that knows me and has followed Coco's story knows it as Coco's Law. TDs, ministers and deputies have all been calling it Coco's Law up until last week. And none of them have a problem naming it. They've all referred it to as Coco's Law every time they talked about this, the Harassment, Harmful Communication Related Act Bill, whatever. There's no one opposing the name in our title. And
you received news that the law is most likely not going to be called Coco's Law now.
No, I didn't receive news. I found out on Facebook on Thursday that her name wouldn't be in the title. To get the rug pulled out from underneath me, at such a late stage is just devastating. I campaigned for two things, Claire, and that was one, to get the law in, and two, for it to be called Coco's Law. One is nothing without the other. It was always going to be Nicole's legacy, for her name to live on as Coco's Law, and that's what was agreed to. I got from the parliamentary legal advisor, has looked into naming the bill and doesn't see any obstacle to including mention of Coco's Law in the long title, and we are happy to seek we are happy to seek to amend the bill so that it can include the phrase to be known as Coco's Law in the long title, and that's where I got the permission to call it Coco's Law. And since then, Claire, it's always been known as Coco's Law. All the petitions, all the marches, everything that I've done is Coco's Law. Every day, or not every day, every time they bring it up in the Dáil or the Oireachtas, and they name it as Coco's Law. And Brendan Howlin is behind this with me, and he doesn't even want it to be called the Harassment, Harmful Communication Bill anymore. He wants it to be known solely as Coco's Law